Welcome back, traders, to another episode of Nasdaq 100 weekly highs, weekly lows, technical analysis. I hope your trades this week have been going really well. It is a bit slow right now. Market is not really following a particular path that we would like to see. But however, this is still an opportunity to take advantage when they present themselves in the market. Even though market is slow, this is the perfect time to have your laser scope out, scoping out potential situations that you can get into. And what I'm here to do is share with you some of the things that I have noticed in the market, and then what you can do is you can then run along and do your own bit of work on it to make sure that it's super strong, super solid before you make any decisions. Now, with all of that said and done, if you're new to this channel and you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like, especially if you find the content that I'll be sharing with you super useful. Now, just a little bit, just to add a little bit on top of that, right? I generally release videos every single day with the exception on a Friday, because obviously I do need to take a break, and most times, I mean, on a Thursday you should have a rough idea what market is going to do on a Friday. So with that said, right, it is super important that you hit that notification. Even if you don't do the subscribe button, at least hit the notification. What that basically means is as soon as I drop a video, you will get notified and you can pop over and take a quick look. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, let's get straight into it. And first things first, I'm going to change how this chart basically looks. This is how I had it set up when I was trading gold, doing my analysis. I normally prefer to have the candles set up in a bar format, right? I think it's way more accurate than just candles. But however, some people like candles, so candles is what we're going to do. So let's just go to the candles, right? That's it. We've got the two-tier colors going on, and we're going to pick up from where we left off on the Sunday video. Now, on the Sunday video, basically, I mentioned that this level, according to the fib of last week, which is the 50% level, this level right here, is where we basically want to make decisions off of in regards to if market comes to this level or if market blasts through this level. So it blasts through the level, we're looking for sell. It stays above it, we are looking for buys. However, the buy that we have in this situation over here above the 50%, okay, is looking kind of dodgy to me, in my personal opinion. I would not be looking for buys in this particular setup. It looks like a massive trap. It looks like orders are being taken and market is going to make a decision. Now, in my opinion, I think market is going to be flying down. I could be right, I may be wrong, only time will tell. Why do I say this? Well, the top of this fib level over here, okay, the number one level, what you can see here, okay, this is the weekly high of last week, and as you can see, prices taking that out, okay, right? So in the way of doing things, or how I normally discuss things on this channel, is that we'll be looking for buys. However, how this situation has taken place and what market is doing right now gives me the impression that this push to the upside is extremely temporary, right? And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and in this video, and I'm going to set this level here on a Monday as the weekly high, right? I'm going to set it as the weekly high. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think this is the weekly high, and I have a strong feeling that price will be breaking down in the coming days. Now, today is Tuesday. So today being Tuesday, what we want to do is we want to keep an eye of the highest points in the market, because what that basically is going to let us know, especially in regards to the current trend that we're in, is it's going to confirm to us if the actual weekly high is in fact in, and if we should be looking for the weekly low. Now, looking for the weekly low in itself creates a whole heap of opportunities for serious profits to be gained if you are aware of this piece of information, right? So what I want to do here right now, bearing in mind, I am not a financial advisor giving you financial advice. Everything you do is on you, right? Everything you do is on you. I'm expecting you to do the work. The work is difficult, but it's well worth it if you take the time to study the charts. It is super important and I recommend you do that. So getting on with what I was saying. So I believe right now, Tuesday, this level that was set for us on the Monday is in fact the weekly high. Now I could be wrong, and that may need to change as we move forward with this video presentation, but however, for now I'm going to say that's the weekly high, right? And how I'm going to treat this level, so if I was trading the Nas, and I'm not, I'm only doing gold, right? I would wait for a confirmation to let me know what price plans to do. So in this situation right here, I would want the high, this weekly high over here, which is the high set on a Monday, to be taken out. And what that would tell me is that the high is not yet locked in, but however, I would be super cautious. Reason why I would be cautious is because of the day of the week that we're in. This structure in itself, so let me just bring this back a bit. So this structure in itself has a higher probability of breaking downwards, right? And because we're in a new week, this high being taken out doesn't necessarily mean that this is the beginning of a bull run. We need to be careful how we treat this. And how I will treat this personally is I will look for the daily lows to be taken out in a move, right? That will tell me what side of the coin I need to be on, and then I will get on that side. So for example, the daily low of the Monday was taken out this morning, right? It was taken out this morning. That is it right here, okay, right? Now, some people, right, and it's not a bad move, but however, it's because you're not patient, hence why you would make this mistake. Everybody has made this mistake, including myself, which is prematurely jumping into the market when you're not supposed to, right? So for example, the daily low on the Monday was taken out today, right? If you was up, depending on where you are in the world, and you saw that move, you might have been tempted to jump in with a sell, and then you would have been left trapped with all of this, right? You'd be holding this bag right now in hope that market came down. What I propose is something a little bit different. What I would say is wait for a full-fledged close under that level before you even consider taking a position in the downwards direction. Even if it goes wrong, your rationale or your sentiment for making that decision would be on solid grounding, right? And if you maintain this attitude with every single one of your trades, I promise you're going to win way more than you're going to lose, right? You just have to wait for a single thing to take place, which is market must close, a proper close below this level. Okay, and if it opens up below the level and then it pushes down some more, then I would say, yeah, you've got it in the bag, right? So what we're going to do is this. Like I said earlier, I know I'm repeating myself, forgive me for that, but I'm just trying to drive this point home. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to say for now, today being Tuesday, we're going to say for now, this is the weekly high, okay, right? If price takes us out, we're going to assume that the weekly high is not yet set and is on its way to set it, and the low of the Tuesday, we can assume that is the weekly low, right? Now, one of them is going to give way. That's going to let us know that we can actually ride this all the way to the upside or to the downside. We just need to be patient. That's the only thing we have to do, is just be patient. So how I would play this is this. I would move this level to the low of today. The time now is 2021, right? So 8:21 basically, right? 8:21 in the evening, right? So I know that the probability of market coming all the way down here is pretty much next to zero. It's not going to happen, right? So chances are this is the low of today, and chances are this could be the high of the day, right? So once I have this levels in place, what that would tell me is that the low of today is lower than the low of yesterday, which therefore is giving this whole entire structure a little bit more confirmation that there is that probability is quite high that is going to break down. Yes, I know the weekly high has been taken out, but it's been taken out in an ascending channel. So we have to look at this whole situation very, very differently. We can't be gun-ho and jump in with a buy. You could have done, grab a small bit of profits here, that would have been cool, but bottom line is, if you want the big gains, you're gonna have to sit on your hands for a bit, right? You're just gonna have to sit on your hands for a bit and just be patient. So I would wait for this level over here, which is the low of today. I believe, I don't think market's going to come any lower, to be taken out. Once this low has been taken out, then I know that there's high probability that price is going to go below this 50% zone, right? If we get that tomorrow, or we get that on a Thursday, that basically means is that the probability of market coming down to this zone is extremely high. And if I go to a higher time frame, let's have a look to see if we've got something else sitting underneath this, right? Let's see if we've got something else sitting underneath this. Then that increases the probability the price will be making its way down to this zone right here. So just to call out, this is the third tier, no, I would say second tier take profit zone, this FVG right here. And I would say that is, or I wouldn't say it is that, which is 171.9, and the low side is 857.1. And then we've got the first level, right? So this is where you might want to, if price does come into the zone, you might want to take, I don't know, say maybe 25%, 50% of your initial position off the table, right? So the high side of this level is 223.9, and the low side of that FVG is 140.5. Okay, so these are the areas that we'll be targeting for TP, especially if we get a close below 575.8. If these moves happen, that is what we want to do. And once again, not a financial advisor giving you financial advice. Everything you do on the market is all on you, and I am just here just to share my thoughts as to how I would behave in the market if I was trading the Nasdaq100. So the daily low of today, the potential daily low of today, this is set for us at 2677.4, and obviously we have the weekly high, or the potential weekly high, which is set for us at 21000.4. It's a nice rounded number for price to move away from. So this number in itself is very, very, very important. This is a rounded number, okay? So price, chances are, will want to move away from this zone, as we can clearly see took place. Now, in my opinion, this position that I put down here, you can kind of move that and let that be this zone right here, which is 2677.4. You could make that zone if you get a nice close below that, and remove this level that we have beneath it, because I think this is still a valid confirmation to say that there is a high probability the price will go below that 50%, at which point you can target this zone for your TP. And if you're greedy, you want more, you can then let it fly all the way down to this zone down here, and that will be some serious pips and some serious points you would have gained for yourself. So on that note, right about now, you should be seeing 2 videos, 21 videos on back testing, with all the various concepts that I've tried out. Profitable, but not profitable every single time. It does come with its risk. You know how the market goes. Nothing in there is 100%, right? But however, if you are struggling with the concept of weekly highs, weekly lows, and how to kind of adjust yourself a little bit inside that space, then I strongly recommend you check out those videos. You might find something in there that will definitely help you. I wouldn't say definitely help you, but does rely on you. As the age-old saying goes, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you, right? So you can go take a look at those videos, and if you want to catch up on the previous video to this one, that will be in the second thumb. So whilst I leave you to go and do all of those cool stuff, I will see you all on the next one.